All right, mates, welcome back to the channel. We are really quickly going to take a look at the Bitcoin pattern, triangle formation in Bitcoin. Why? Because we're going to correlate everything to what's going to happen to Bitcoin next week, right? So your Friday going into the weekend, you want to take a look. By Sunday, you want to be setting up your week. That's what has to happen. Next week, a lot of insiders are calling for a lot more volatility in Bitcoin. A lot of things are going down. You've got some Bitcoin coming onto the market, though it really wouldn't impact necessarily various exchanges, but you know how that goes. It's crypto. But when you take a look at what's happening here, you're steadily approaching in the next few weeks, barring any other economic news. Okay. Remember, in the States, you've got back to school coming in September, summertime over, vacations are over. You've got all that stuff. So they're going to digest that economic data to see how the U.S. economy did during the summer, and that's going to come in early September. Well, August numbers will come in early September anyway. And so really, if you're looking at the history of Bitcoin, you're expecting these two to end up forming their confluence at about 26,000. That's what you're looking at. I mean, now you've got to get there, of course, because if you look at it, here to here, topped out at about 24,000. Then we fell back down to 20,000 into the 20,000 channel. And we rose back up, topped out just a little bit above again, 24,500, 600 range. Got a little bit more, making in this chart, another higher high, right? Is how you want to look at that. Okay, so we were here, down. Then we were here, down. Then we're here, just a little bit higher, down. Higher low. Look, same thing applies here, mates. Higher low, higher low, higher low. So now, again, the purists are going to expect a bounce off of 22, okay, which we've got. We're now trading at about 23,000. Just under 23,000 actually right now at 22,938, something like that. So the expectation is we are going to go here, which would be a little higher again than 24.5, 24.6. It would be closer to 25,000. Profit taking back down to 23,000 and then potentially back up is one of the scenarios. Now, one of the scenarios is it's coming off of here and it's just going to keep going here and it's going to hold on that 25,000 level and then it's going to bounce above the 26 and break through that resistance level that exists on that level. Remember, your resistance levels from here, north of here, are going to be 26, 28, 32. And then we get back into the old chart, okay, above 32,000. And we know what that was like from 32,000 to 50,000 during the 4 or 5 months, 6 month stretch, right? So that chart's there. You can look at it and go back. You can look at it. It's there. The support and resistance levels are going to be there again. It's a matter of getting back above, for me, back above 32, okay, which to me invalidates everything that happened down to 18,000, coming back to 32. And then when you get to 36, that will be a double. So if we get to 36 in Bitcoin before the end of the year, most likely after October or November, okay, if we invalidate a lot of the bearishness, right, you're going to get to 42 because 36 would represent a double in the price of Bitcoin since June, July, before the end of the year. That's significant, okay? So you want to factor that into here, okay? But you do still have to break through, the 26,000 level, the 28,000 level, and then the 32,000 level before that scenario can even play out. So this is just an interesting charting here on the triangle that you have in the chart right now with Bitcoin, which is going to influence Bitcoin Cash, going to influence Bitcoin Silver, Bitcoin Gold, everything that's any fork or any Litecoin, anything highly correlated with Bitcoin, okay? And then it could trickle over to Ethereum, but Ethereum is starting to run its own